they like that one more. They were 12 class. 7 o'clock, right on the money, guys. Here we go.
All right.
Nice and loud. Here we go.
Stretch
bum,
out.
bum, 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 bum.
Take those next stretches. Really got it. None of us are smart.
I got a flag, and we got people in the dog. Okay, cool. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, that guy.
Bum, 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 bum. Nice and strong. Ready? 1, 2, ready, set, here you go.
We would like to thank all parents, grandparents, family members, and friends for attending. Today, we will celebrate the accomplishments of these talented young adults. This is a formal occasion, so please respect all graduates by refraining from making noise. Please turn off or silence all cell phones before we begin our ceremony. Would everyone please stand for the singing of the national anthem? Male graduates, please remove your caps.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Batavia High School's class of 2025 salutatorian, Evan Burnett.
Good evening. My name is Evan Burnett, and I am the salutatorian of the class of 2025. I will be attending Ohio University in the fall and majoring in computer science. On behalf of the students of my class, I would like to express gratitude for every parent, teacher, and staff member that have tirelessly worked to make us better students and people. I am truly honored that we have this opportunity to celebrate our class journey. Welcome to the Batavia High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. I would like to introduce the Batavia Board of Education, administrators, and honored guests. Please hold applause until all guests have been introduced. Board President, Ms. Barb Bruner. Board Vice President, Mr. Michael Enriquez. Board Member, Mr. Kyle Nicholas. Board Member, Mr. Doug Ginn. Board Member, Ms. Michelle Elin. Superintendent of Batavia Schools, Mr. Keith Millard. Treasurer of Batavia Schools, Mr. Michael Ashmore. Principal of Batavia High School, Mrs. Andrea Connor. Assistant Principal of Batavia High School, Mr. Matt Buis. Guidance Counselors, Mrs. Felicia Grooms and Mrs. Beth Poling. Representing Gray Oaks, Dr. Amy Krause, Dean of Instruction at Live Oaks. And seated with the graduates, the Batavia Local District staff members. At this time, we would like to recognize any retired, active duty, or enlisting members of the armed forces. Please stand. Thank you for your service. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our students who have earned some outstanding academic accomplishments. The honors diploma is earned through students meeting specified rigorous requirements set by the state of Ohio. Will any student that earned an honors diploma or a technical honors diploma stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. Please be seated. Batavia High School would also like to recognize the top 10% of the class of 2025. Would any student that was recognized as being in the top 10% of the class please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Mr. Keith Millard, the Superintendent of Batavia Local Schools.
Okay, well, good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Batavia Board of Education, I'd like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2025 on reaching the finish line of this important personal milestone. Today, you will join a long list of past graduates who thought this day would never come, wished time would move faster, and now, suddenly, the day is here. For about 70% of the graduating class, you have spent your entire educational career here in Batavia. For the remainder, you joined the class of 2025 at some point along your educational journey. Regardless, you are all Bulldogs, and I hope that you are proud of your time in Batavia and have had many experiences that you will look back fondly upon. Savor these last moments with your class and the culmination of the shared time that you have had with one another. Now, a short time from now, you will turn your tassel, and your life as a graduate will be facing you. In preparation, I'd like to share a few quick thoughts before you begin your next journey in this chapter of life. I recently read a quote that stated the following: "A path with no obstacles probably doesn't lead anywhere." Now, traditional graduation speeches often reference the road less traveled or the road as a journey, but I found this particular quote interesting for two reasons. First, it specifically calls out obstacles as the measure of worth in the journey along the path. And second, it suggests that in order for the journey along the path to be worthy upon reaching the destination, it must include obstacles. Now, this thinking runs counter to prevailing cultural thought that suggests that pathways should be free of things that would be inconvenient, challenging, or barriers that prevent one from obtaining what it is that one would want. What I've found to be true over and over again is that the things I have so often strived for turned out to be things that I discovered in hindsight that I didn't really want, and that the barriers I have encountered along my own paths have often been the teachers I have needed in order to propel me to better places. What has been revealed after navigating through each obstacle of life is that not only is there growth where the challenge lies, but that growth often only occurs through enduring obstacles that inevitably come for all of us at one point or another. A truism is that a life filled only with being told yes, getting your own way, and not overcoming things when confronted with obstacles only leads to false senses of entitlement and disillusionment when things inevitably don't go your way. What I hope for each of you is that during your time as a student in Batavia, you faced enough obstacles to learn not only to overcome them, but to ultimately learn that the things most worth savoring in life are things that we already have, and not the things that society would tell us that we should strive for. As you sit here this evening on the precipice of your next adventures in life, I hope that you view obstacles as opportunities. Understand that true lessons you are meant to only become apparent once you've gotten to the other side of any obstacle you face, and embrace every moment that things don't go your way as one that provides an opportunity to learn a little more about yourself and the world around you. Our time on this planet is relatively short when compared to the long arc of the universe. My hope for you is that you spend your time embracing what life has to offer and that you view every obstacle as an opportunity that will make your future you a better version of your current you. It's an exciting time to be entering the world, and I wish you nothing but the best as you go from here this evening as proud graduates of Batavia High School. Congratulations, God bless, and best of luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mihong Nguyen. Mihong will attend the Ohio State University and plans to major in biochemistry.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm incredibly honored to have this opportunity to speak to you today. It is my pleasure to welcome and thank everyone for coming together to celebrate our talented and hardworking class. On behalf of the class of 2025, I'd like to thank all board members, teachers, Mrs. Connor, Mr. Buis, Mr. Millard, and all of the wonderful educators at Batavia that made all of this possible. Additionally, I'd like to thank my mom and dad, who worked tirelessly to offer me the opportunities I've been given. Without your bravery and dedication, I'd never be able to stand here as our family's second valedictorian. To my sister, friends, and extended family, thank you for supporting me unconditionally throughout these 4 years. Finally, I'd like to extend a special thank you and congratulations to my fellow graduates. Tonight, we celebrate a long list of accomplishments. Each one of us has worked diligently for everything we've achieved, and we have so much to be proud of. To state the obvious, we've all endured countless homework assignments and tiring early mornings to get to this moment. However hard school got, we showed up, which is a task that doesn't always get enough credit. For many of us, the past 2 years especially have been filled with long nights and never-ending piles of homework. While this might have cost us our sleep and sanity at the time, we should all be very proud of ourselves for persevering. However, what makes me most proud is not my status as valedictorian or my GPA. While it's so easy to feel defined by a number in school, know that we are celebrating so much more than our academic achievements. For those of us entering the workforce or military, we celebrate the incredible talent and passion you'll bring to your industry. We celebrate the lessons we learned. And as interesting as it was to learn about moles with Ms. Mack or rhetorical analysis with Mrs. Newman, the greatest lessons I've learned in high school were outside of the classroom. 3 years ago, I had my entire high school experience planned out. I expected to do everything with my childhood best friends and walk across the stage in blue instead of green. Instead, I ended up in an entirely unfamiliar school and was left with not a clue of how my next 3 years would look. As difficult as it was to adjust, I wouldn't trade the people I've met and the lessons I've learned at Batavia for anything. Among many other things, I learned the value in facing uncertainty. And while many of you have been at Batavia your whole lives, we all took risks to branch out and grew as a result. We joined new clubs, met new people, and found new passions. We had so many exciting experiences and learned more about ourselves. However you've personally grown, be proud of yourself for showing up and taking those risks. As I further reflect on our senior year, I think of all the bittersweet feelings that came with it. This year brought us so much joy, from painting parking spots to playing senior assassin, and we've all grown closer as a result. On the other hand, this year was also hard, and we were faced with many uncomfortable realities. One of the things that sticks out to me is arguably the most repeated and dreaded question for every high school senior. What are your plans for next year? I dodged this question myself for about half a year, and honestly still do, just in case something goes terribly wrong by this time next year. The truth is, it's a loaded question. It requires us to know what we want to do for the rest of our lives, which is a lot to ask of a bunch of 18-year-olds. As our time is ending now, some of us may be going with the flow, and others may have the next 10 years thoroughly planned out. Either way, I know all of us will go home tonight with the same uneasy feeling. We are at the precipice of life, and nothing is guaranteed. We are being faced with the terrifying realization that we must leave everything we once knew and enter a world filled with uncertainty. As much as we've grown over the past 4 years, It's easy to doubt ourselves. Well, I'm just as ready to get out of here as all of you. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say I'm ready to let go of high school, but not of my childhood. In many ways, it's easy to feel like the same kids we were last year, and the year before that, still not knowing what we're doing. It's easy to want to stay that young forever. However, as you celebrate yourselves tonight, don't discredit the progress you've already made. We are not the same people we were as freshmen, and we won't be the same people in this next chapter. Our life is only just beginning, and we have so much more to learn and so much more to become. As scary as uncertainty is, the things that await us are equally as exciting. Earlier this year, I was learning about the nervous system in my anatomy class. One of the things we learned about was the sympathetic nervous system, aka the fight or flight response. I share this with you not to bore you with a science lecture, but to share an interesting fact. Fear and excitement are essentially the exact same sensation in the brain. The only difference is how we perceive our feelings. As we prepare ourselves for our next journey, I recognize there is so much to be afraid of. Yet at the same time, we're entering one of the most exciting times in our lives. As you're faced with new freedom and new opportunities, keep showing up and don't be afraid to keep taking risks. The next time you feel your fight or flight mode kicking in, choose to reevaluate your fears. We are constantly changing, constantly given new opportunities to grow, and that is something to be excited about. With your newfound freedom, make choices that serve you and believe in yourself unconditionally. You will surprise yourself with what you're able to do. Last year, when I found out I was in the running for valedictorian, I had a hard time feeling proud of myself. I thought I would never be able to get up here and give a speech to all these people, and that there was nothing worthwhile I could possibly say. But if we made it this far without me having a panic attack on stage, that's even more proof that progress through pushing yourself is possible. I still have no idea what I'm doing, just like everyone else, but I'm so thankful to be here celebrating the people we become. No matter what you've been through, what you achieved or didn't achieve yet, be proud of where you are, and be excited to see what you'll accomplish next. While I didn't get to grow up with all of you, thank you for the past 3 years at Batavia. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2025.
At this time, I would like to introduce Board President, Ms. Barb Bruner, for the senior class address.
Class of 2025, I want to talk to you about dreaming big. I'm so proud of those of you who have set goals for your life, which at this time might seem impossible to attain. But I would suggest that in order for you to be successful in life, you must dream big. You must set goals that will eventually land you in the adult world where you will be successful. Many of you have had big dreams, and some of you may have dreamed at one time about playing for the NFL or the major leagues, or even becoming a world-renowned scientist who will sometime find a cure for cancer or heart disease. Now I want to share a true story with you about two men who had really big dreams. Several years ago, I met a lady named Mary. When I met her, she was 90 years old. Now this is a true story. She lived a wonderful life. As a child growing up in Dayton, Ohio in the early 1900s, she was often told by her mother that she and her siblings should not go hanging around those crazy boys' house that owned a bicycle shop just down the street. You see, those two brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, they had big dreams, really big dreams. And at that time, no one could understand. The dream of flying was their dream. And at that time, it was totally crazy to everyone who knew them. However, their big dream became a reality on December the 17th, 1903. It was their dream, and they made it careful plans in order for their dream to come true. Now, there are three things I want you to consider as you make plans for your dreams and for your goals in life. First, that is meaningful and worthwhile, you have to make a plan. Review it frequently, tweak it when necessary, and don't let anyone tell you your plan won't work. It's your dream, it's your plan. And through your hard work, you can make it come true. Second, you have to persevere. Stick with it. Those Wright brothers had several failed attempts at making a machine that would fly. And by the way, Orville usually had Wilbur fly the plane, probably because he knew it was going to crash a few times. Orville took the first flight in December because he wanted the credit if it did fly. But that crashed within 120 feet. But did they quit? Their final flight that day was 852 feet in 59 seconds. To persevere, you have to stick with it. Don't quit. Don't give up on your dreams. You only fail when you don't try. It's your dream. Third, implementation. Doesn't do any good to just dream and make a plan. You have to implement it. Put your dreams, plans, and goals into action. Here's a quote for you. Your vision, or your dream, without action is just a daydream. Remember, your dreams are just that. They're your dreams. They're your goals. They are yours to make come true. Whether you are planning a goal of college, a vocation, or the military, dream big. Remember to plan, persevere, and implement. Best wishes to each of you as you dream big and become successful in whatever you do. And remember, you might crash a few times along life's journey, but don't ever give up. God bless each one of you.
The class of 2025 nominated members of their own class as a potential commencement speakers. These students prepared a speech to audition in front of a panel of administrators and teachers. This year's class speaker is Nicholas Chandler. Nicholas has enlisted in the United States Marine Corps to pursue a career in intelligence and planning.
One sec, guys. Sorry about that. Good evening, everyone. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank our board members, the superintendent, Mr. Millard, our principal, Ms. Connor, and our vice principal, Mr. Buis, for their guidance and leadership over these past few years. Not to mention the dedicated faculty and staff. While the dedication to their paychecks is appreciated, it's their genuine investment in us, not only as students, but as individuals, that has truly made a difference. And of course, a special thanks to all of our friends and family members who have supported us throughout the years and shaped us into people sitting here today. Finally, our caps and gowns. Before we dive into the meat and potatoes of this speech, as Mr. Prindle put it, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the teachers like Ms. Pappas, Mr. Mills, Mr. Pruitt, Big Mac, and the many more that went above and beyond their role as a teacher, made genuine connections with the students, and made these years all more memorable. Today, we celebrate the class of 2025, my fellow graduates, my brothers, Ben and Zach. Hey guys. Congrats, by the way, Ben. I guess miracles do happen. All jokes aside, today is our moment, a send-off, and in many ways, a pause. It's one of those rare moments in life where we all get to stop, take a breath, and look back at where we've been before we step into our future, into the unknown. Let's start with something we all feel, but rarely talk about: time. It's slow when you're waiting, fast when you're living, and gone before you even realize it. Let me say that again. Slow when you're waiting, fast when you're living, and gone before you even realize it. One day, you were walking into your first day of high school with a backpack that felt too big, clutching your schedule. And the next, you're winding through a new building, wondering why everybody is obsessing over that random construction worker walking the halls. And then, you're sitting here in a wizard costume, wondering how 4 years vanished like a snap. But here's the thing. Time moves, whether we're ready or not. And it's not just the passing of time that matters, it's what we do with it. Because time, when you really think about it, is the one thing you can never get back. And yet so often, we let fear steal it from us. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of what people might say if we try and fall short. But you know what? Failure isn't really failure, because it means you tried. It means you stepped into the arena, and it's already a victory of its own. You took your shot, and it puts you ahead of everyone who's still stuck overthinking their first move. To quote H. Jackson Brown Jr., 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. Because let me tell you something you need to carry with you. Failure is not the enemy. Wasted time is. Trying and failing, that's growth. That's courage. That's life. The clock is ticking. You don't get to start your journey next week or after things calm down. The journey starts now, today. And it's a journey against mediocrity, against waiting for the perfect time. Because there is no perfect time. If you're waiting for some magical moment when the stars align, let me save you the suspense. It's not coming. The one universal advantage every single graduate in this room has right now over everyone else is time. You won't always have it, but you do now. And that means start. Stop letting fear sit in the driver's seat of your life. It's important to remember that everything in life has its season. Just as high school has come to an end, so too will college. Whatever path each of us is taking next. Nothing lasts forever, even when it felt like Miss Lang's class would never end. As this chapter closes, the next one is already beginning. With that in mind, here's a special shout out to the recruiters over at RSS Eastgate. Without them, the speech wouldn't carry the same depth and gravity as it does for me today. With me leaving in 2 months for boot camp, the message of this speech feels even more pertinent. Like me, many of you or your friends are taking that next step in the coming months. That means the time we share together is only getting shorter. A few years from now, you might realize you've lost touch with some of the people you've talked to every single day for years. And sometimes, it doesn't even take years. It might hit you in just a few months. So if you love someone, whether it's a friend, a sibling, a classmate, don't let them slip away. Things slip away all the time, and too often, we don't even notice until they're gone. It's up to you and to the people sitting to your left and right to keep those connections strong. Don't let the years you've spent together fade into just an opaque memory. So embrace the good moments, cherish them, hold on to them, and when things get tough, remember, this too shall pass. Every chapter closes, and a new one begins. Let's make this chapter one we can look back on with no regrets. So don't just chase the safe path. Try everything you might like. Try new experiences, take the chance, travel to the place, start the project, talk to the person, use your time, and and do it now. Because we're not getting any younger, and let's be honest, down the road, we're all going to feel that back pain everyone keeps talking about, if we haven't already. When you look back one day, it won't be the straight lines and perfect plans you remember. It'll be the messy stuff, the unexpected moments, people who made you laugh until your stomach hurt, the midnight talks, the moments you thought you'd never make it and did anyway. Those moments become memories, and those memories are proof that you really lived. They're the footprints we leave behind in time. If there's one thing you should aim for in this life, it's to leave behind more than a perfect resume. Leave behind memories, connections, a trail of real, human, beautiful moments to say, I was here, I mattered, I loved it, I lived. Sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. So as you step out into the world, whatever your next step is, remember this. The destination matters, but so does the journey. Don't rush it. Enjoy it. Measure it by who you become and the people who walk with you. Class of 2025, our time is now. It's finite, it's precious, but it's ours. So take it, use it, make it count. Because in the end, the best kind of life isn't one where you never fall. It's one where you always get back up, surrounded by people who remind you why you started in the first place. Take this moment to feel proud, because that's what time gives us, moments. And this one, it's ours. Now go out there and don't just chase success. Chase moments worth remembering. Life isn't about how many breaths you take, but it's the moments that take your breath away. For your time with purpose, with people, with passion. Make the most of your time and leave behind something unforgettable. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you for this moment.
Superintendent Mr. Keith Millard, High School Principal Mrs. Andrea Connor, High School Assistant Principal Mr. Matt Buis, High School Guidance Counselors Mrs. Felicia Grooms and Mrs. Beth Bowling, and Batavia Board of Education, please come forward. The Board of Education of Batavia Local Schools is proud to present the graduating class of 2025 and the conferring of diplomas.
Please hold applause until all names have been read so each family can hear their graduate's name being announced. Emery Marie Abrams. Lisa Acharya. Haley Lynn Addison. Caleb Bryson Adkins. Savannah Marie Anise Adkins. Emma Grace Alexander. Malik Asadiq Smith. Samantha Bailey Oth. Xavier James Bailey. Jillian Yannick Betts. Evan Daniel Burnett. Isabella Amarie Bolton. Gavin Robert Brookbank. Gabriel Joshua Brown. Regan Ciel Brown. Anderson Leanne Burns. Morel Jeremiah Jerome Bird. Benjamin Thomas Chandler. Nicholas Ryan Chandler. Zachary Wayne Chandler. Faith Rosella Clark. Heaven Catherine Clark. Madeline Grace Klepper. Saren Ryan Cole. Alexander Robert Collier. Paige Abigail Collier. Noah McKinnon, Bryan, and Ranger. Carson David Combs. Avon Fisher Conley. Trinity Faith Cooper. Jonathan Kurachich
Lopez. Jaden David Dawson. Dannon Lavinia Manhattan Day. Dublin Liberty Marcella Day. Cynthia Jane B. DeVore. Anthony Carter Dillinger. Gregory Michael Dreyer. Sydney Taylor Durbin. Michaela Elizabeth Eisen. Matthew David Elig. Jaden Ian Etheridge. Emilion Dontavius Evans. David Michael Flandermeyer. Lane Matthew Fletcher. Presley May Fletcher. Sheikh Hamadou Fafana. Joseph Darnell Franklin. Jacob Thomas Franz. Jaden Chase Glasgow Sloan. Jamirez Jaleon Grant. Kalina Viola Green. Cameron Olivia Hall. David James Hall. Ava Elizabeth Hargis. Sophia Elizabeth Hartman. Jaden Robert Hongs. Lacey Marie Hayes. Sage Nicole Haynes. Dakota William Helton. David Alden Hicks. Noah Peyton Hildebrandt. Kylie Ray Homer. Brooklyn Elise Howard. Tegan Mackenzie Hubanks. Alyssa Rose Hunt. Haley Marlena Hurt. Landon Eisen. Drew D. Jariwala. Jermel Darius Jefferson. Julianne Minniebell Johnson. Princess Cheyenne Simone Johnson. Gracie Catherine Jones. Russell Dwayne Fareed Jones. Abigail Kristen Joyce. Octavia Lorraine Kelch. Kevin Keogh. Braxton Taylor Kern. Ariana Renee King. Riley Grace Kissy. Kaylin Jade Lindhorst. Kiara Cheyenne Martin. Cameron Avery Mayercheck. Asia Taylin McCall. Xavier Michael McCann. Jordan Elena McGlone. Macy Paige McHenry. Preston Franklin McHugh. Maximus Christopher Melman. Bailey Nash Meyer. Mackenzie Elizabeth Miller. Jocelyn Ann Mix. Leah Grace Montgomery. Ricky Allen Morrison. Jalen Suellen Mosier. Jasmine Marie Mosier. Robert Adam Moat. Jaden Gerard Mutter. Jacob J. Odom Nash. Gabriel Brian Kincaid Neal. Shawnathy Charles Newton. Mihong T. Wen. Brock Thomas Nienaber. Michael Joseph O'Donnell. Isabella Carmela Pastora. Michaela Sue Patrick. Robert Allen Patrick. Alan Larod Peterson. Caden Michael Phillips. Connor William Powers. Maddox Rylan Rash. Samantha Renee Reardon. Derek Matthew Richardson. Dante Anthony Rinkoff. Colton Blake Roberts. Jason Lee Rose. Emma Jean Rourke. Enzo Luca Santoro. Kyla Ann Sauter. Addison Nicole Shermer. Abigail Marie Schmidl. Alexis Grace Schmidt. Shiley Renee Francis Schrichten. Abby Lynn Elizabeth Scott. Nicholas James Scott. Michaela Sierra Seabree. Dylan Thompson Seabaum. Haven Marie Sharp. Sean Riley Shelton. James Anthony Sicarella. Alexander Victor Slaughter. Logan Robert Slaughter. Daniel Deton Smith. Ruby Marie Smith. Dalen Michael Spoon. Elizabeth Stagnero. Devea May Starks. Emily Ann Steiner. Anna Catherine Marie Stewart. Morgan America Tepe. Kiera Nicole Terrell. Hannah Faye Thompson. James Elliott Thompson. Caden Thompson. Brock Andrew Tomlin. Zaire Santinos Underwood. Landon Anthony Vanover. Cheyenne Alexandria Walden. Avery Grace Wallace. William Gabriel Martin Walsh. Jacob Nicholas Watson. Gavin Daniel Worley. Mackenzie Page Wilson. Nolan Seth Wilson. Maxwell James Woolridge.
Ms. Bruner, Board President, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Millard, Superintendent of Batavia Local Schools, these students have completed all coursework required by the State of Ohio and the Batavia Local School District. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the graduates of the class of 2025. Enzo Santoro, President of the Class of 2025, please come forward for the tassel turn.
words. Graduates, please meet your families and guests outside. There's no re-entry into the facility. Families, friends, and guests, we kindly ask you that you meet the graduates outside the main lobby and vault entrances. Upon exiting, please be mindful of the elderly and wheelchair guests within the concourse area. The Truist Arena staff will be assisting in the concourse to ensure a clear and safe path for all guests to exit the facility. Your cooperation is appreciated. We also ask that you stay seated and not stop the graduates during the recessional. Following the tassel turn, graduates will remain at their seats for the cap toss, then recess out. Will the graduates please stand for our traditional class selfie? Together as a class, we will turn tassels, symbolizing our completion of one level of challenges and our readiness to take on the next. Congratulations, class of 2025.
not let you back into the arena. Okay? So